welcome back to more Narcissu. I'm sorry this episode is really late. I was kind of busy during the morning. I was trying to do everything and so forth, and then I was in Skype call with Brandon and everything. So hopefully nothing happens. I really hope it doesn't respond. That's all I'm hoping. If it doesn't do that, then I'll be pretty happy. Alright, let's load the silver cope. Cope? Oh no, not this. Hold on, wait, it's really loud. Oh. This song, like, I have to say this. I have to make this a no. These music, all of this is literally, like, depressing. It's like heart-wrenching. It's like you can't do anything about it. You can't change it. You can't do anything about it. And it's like, wow. This could be somebody else's like actual life here, and like I take that into content, and it literally is like depressing. Literally, like, it sucks how somebody actually can live like this, and while it kind of sucks to actually see someone like that, and it's terrible to see something that ends up that way, and like you already know that there's no hope for you. It's just like, fuck. Wow, that's a great start. The world she was staring out into now from this dark 7th floor room was one such somewhere else, the everyday world. There were streets out there filled with houses and blocks that were still ablaze with light. Streets filled with people hurrying to and fro and out to parties and home to bed. No, I don't see a lot of people going out to parties. I was still struggling to come to terms with what I was now. A resident of the 7th floor, an inhabitant of extraordinary world. There was no place left for me outside. Fuck! Oh no, it's raining now. Time has stopped for me. I've passed all these seasons under that white overcast sky without needing to speak to anyone. At first I used to look out the window, watching kids running to school, watching the world hurry by. When I got tired of that, I started watching TV more. I didn't have anything better to do. I didn't really have any other options. It helped in a way. It didn't matter what it was like outside, whether it was snowing or whatever. If it was springtime on TV, there was a world for me there. No cold, no heat, no pain, just dreams. Whoa, shit, oh god, nope, not trusting this. I am not trusting this. I'm gonna save here. I honestly do not trust when it goes use that gray format. It's not good. A kind of precarious happy life. I ended up collecting a fair body of knowledge. But what I picked up was just facts and figures to me. I'd somehow lost any sense that the things I saw on that TV screen were actually connected with reality. The books I read went the same way. They didn't seem to be about real things, just abstract concepts. Games were the same. Ultimately, it happened to people too. I didn't seem real myself. My consciousness was just an observer, my body and the family fussing around, mere objects of observation. So being transferred up here to the 7th floor didn't change much for me. Everything vanished in just the same way when I closed my eyes. That was all I needed, I thought. I just decided to think. It didn't seem all that long before the time came for my second temporary discharge. Oh fuck! The next time I came back here, I couldn't even be sure I'd be capable of walking unaided. I thought it was pathetic, really, the way I couldn't even struggle against it. I thought it was ridiculous, really, the way I didn't even have a place to go to. Oh god, this is too much progress for me! I don't trust this. Oh wait, I just realized I was supposed to wait until the text is done. Oh god, stopping my life, stopping my heart, carving a long scar into my chest. I'm not saying that word. Even though I lived 22 years, it still seems a shame. January 19th, 2005, the 7th floor. Wait. What? The days continued to pass. The previous days, clouds tore and scattered, and the winter sky spread out clear and high. Oh god, don't tell me. Music. Oh, wait, how come the music's not playing? My father made one of his rare visits. His face was pained and drawn. The only time he seemed to cheer up was when he was talking about life insurance on me. That's terrible. Now, I need to have a word with the doctor too, so... He left at last. He was probably heading back downstairs, back to that gloomy discussion room. So I was alone again. He'd brought me some magazines. Oh, what kind of magazines? Kinda nasty. I don't want to know. I had nothing better to do, so I reached over for one. They were on the table with the other stuff he'd brought. Fruit and juice and stuff. Stuff! I love stuff! But there was something else, beside the basket of fruit. Right in front of me. Right in front of the melon. A fruit I detest. Oh, fruit! Wait, what? Keys? Dad, you left the keys. A set of silver sparkling car keys. Key cars. Wow, I'm an idiot. My father's pride and joy was his coupe. With its custom interior and trim. He never dreamed of letting me near the thing. That's what these were the keys to. I still kept my driving license in my chest pocket. Even in these pajamas. Why? Just put it on the table in drawers. I don't know. Even though I'd lost the chance to use it, I kept it there as a reminder that I'd had an ordinary life. I laid a hand on the keys. My fingers closed around them. I'd taken them. I didn't really know why. I don't trust this gray screen. I don't know why. This is... yeah, it's safe. There we go. Okay. It's just what I ended up doing. It was as though I was watching someone else do it. In a TV drama or something. God dang, you need to stop watching TV. Somebody provoked this guy's privileges to the TV. I had several days worth of medicine in my room, too. Somehow they ended up in a carrier bag. Oh, that's suspicious! While I ended up in the corridor, there was nobody on duty at the nurse's station. Nobody to see me pass. I continued on past towards the lifts. In my right hand, the carrier bag. In my left, the car keys. Tucked away in my chest pocket. The driving license I'd never thought I'd be able to use. I reached the lounge and glanced inside. She was in there. Oh snap, don't tell me you've taken her inside the coupe. Okay, that's kind of weird now. Plonked in her usual chair, staring listlessly at the TV screen. Are you having fun there? Do I look like I am? I really hope this text box is here. I do not trust it. Every time we speak to her, it's like it always freezes. Not really. The usual exchange. Her usual expression, detached and distant-eyed. Then, why not come with me instead? Wait, what? Eh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I held up the keys for her to see and continued. Why is it going super slow? I've decided. I don't want to die at home. You want to die with her? I don't want to be here either. Then, why not come with me instead? God dang, you just repeated the same question. Why not? Adventure! And with that, she stood up. She shook her long hair and a lock brushed against the tip of my nose. Enough with the hair, dude! And she added her medicine to the bag. Then we left the 7th floor together. I switched the awful television off as we went. The compeer's shrill laughter was cut short and silence reigned. Clad as we were in a pajamas, for want of anything to change into, we rode the lift all the way down to the ground floor. We left by the outpatient's exit, of course, not the main door by reception. It was less conspicuous and handier for the car park. The freezing wind struck us full in the face as we stepped outside. Oh, that air! Just kidding. The car park was wide open and clear of obstructions. That just made the blast all the stronger. We hurried together across the tarmac. I was looking out for the car, she was looking out for trouble. It didn't take long to find the car. It wasn't the sort that blends in. That is not a coupe. That is like a freaking Honda. The silver coupe. Coopity coupe. Hold up. After your father's pride and joy, I'm saving. I'm not good. My father's pride and joy. I unlocked it. It'd be funny if it was the wrong car. Get in. Okay. Okay, this is kind of weird. I swung myself into the driver's seat. She was already adjusting her side. At her size, she needed the seat fully upright if she was going to be able to see out. You could see that. Wow. What's up with the M? Like, there's an M there. It's like, hey, I'm an M. It's like the messed up version of a Honda. It's like a messed up version of a Honda. Now it was just a case of putting the key in the ignition and turning it while stepping lightly on the accelerator. Just like they taught me at driving school. The engine purred into life. You know, what would your dad say if he sees you driving? He's like, hey, yeah, my car. You drive away. Like, hey, he left your keys. Next, just release the handbrake and let the clutch in gently. And we were free. We could go anywhere. Or should be able to. Whoa, there's a problem with that. The gas. Shall we go? Okay. She nodded. I shifted into second in reply. And we began to glide forwards. It was not the smoothest of starts, the clutch was unfamiliar, and changing gears was consequently a rather bumpy experience. Bit jerky. Yeah, I haven't driven this before. Come to that, I haven't driven at all since I passed my test. I see. You're like, I passed my test! Oh, I'm not gonna drive. It wasn't far for it wasn't far to the car park exit. And that opened straight onto the main road. There were no traffic lights. I drove straight without stopping. Our entry onto the road was greeted by a senate of horns from traffic behind us. I accelerated to the speed of the flow, trying not to be flustered by the crunches and jerks that accompanied each inexpert change of gear. This beep beep. This juddering acceleration appeared only to enrage the driver behind us all the more. He honked angrily away. Perhaps he taped the horn lever down. Wait, in Japan there's like levers that, okay, I want it, you know? I really want to go to Japan just to see their type of cars, and if they have those levers to honk horns, I will definitely tape it. Just because. I managed to push him out of my mind and concentrate on driving. I still wasn't really with it. The whole affair seemed vaguely unreal. You okay there? How do you mean? I don't know why you are talking like this. Are you scared? Are you scared? I'm scared. I don't know. I'm scared if this is gonna freeze again. Would it help if I was not quite what I meant? Quiet or quiet? Okay, I don't know. It was still morning. The sun was high. Oh god, I was gonna say the Jaguar. The January sky stretched out and up beyond the windscreen, still blue and empty. We had no particular place to go. It was a day for a cold sky and unfamiliar clutch, a fast car with a shaking chassis. It was a day to hit the road together, in our pajamas. Yeah, if you put it that way, now that just got weird. It was that kind of winter day. January 19th, Mito Highway. I don't know. I'm gonna save here. This is quite good progress without it freezing. I am now happy. Then came the time of day when the sun began to sink and redden. I had simply driven all day, never once pausing, never once thinking about where we were going. Yeah, where were you guys going, huh? At length it came to my attention that I did not, in fact, have the faintest clue where we were. Mind if we stop for a moment? Okay. That's not stopping, that's drifting. Look, the friggin' tires are still moving. It's drifting. It was time to stop and think. We were all away from the city now, of course, out in the middle of nowhere. We'd barely seen so much as another car for the last few kilometers. I drew up in a nameless lay-by and began to take stock of the situation. Shut up! For example, what resources did we have? Having departed rather hastily and without proper plans, we were likely to be faced with some difficulties. Well, you fucked up there! Don't you think, buddy? Don't you think? I began to check through the various pockets and compartments around the car. Huh. This isn't much to live off. There were a few hundred yen in the ashtray, presumably change for highway tolls. Apart from that, just a couple of manga volumes and a disposable camera. Ooh, what you gonna do with— I popped my arm. It was a good thing we didn't have any destination in mind, because the GPS navigation system seemed to be wrong. Well, that's not good! All I had to add to that was the little I brought with me when we left. My total assets, including the change in the ashtray, barely came to 9,000 yen. You got $9! I can't say I was particularly surprised to find so little had been left in the car. But it was still a blow, with funds just this limited. There was no chance we were going to be sleeping in hotel beds. Well then, buddy, you screwed up. Alright, I'm gonna end off here. I'm sorry this part was really late, but at least I uploaded it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I hope you guys have a great day. It seemed to betray a hint of a smile. Well, that's nice. Yeah! Wait, what? What? Wait, what?